The section of the syllabus that covers working capital management, which is this chapter and the next two, is particularly important. Of the three working capital chapters, this is the least important because it mainly sets out an overview. What we're going to see here is that working capital can be viewed as an investment. You might deliberately decide to let your customers pay over a longer time period because you'll sell more. On the other hand, letting your customers pay over a longer time period ties up money, and that can create liquidity problems. So we've got to be able to take an overview and analyse a sensible way forward with working capital management. This chapter takes the overview, and the next two chapters look at the individual elements of working capital. So to start with, just some simple definitions. When we talk about working capital, we're talking about current assets and current liabilities. So current assets, cash, inventory, receivables, and current liabilities, payables and short-term loans. As we discuss working capital management, we'll start off by thinking about a company like Mattel, one of the world's biggest toy companies. For Mattel, working capital management is extremely important. Mattel is selling mainly to retailers, and it's very important that it offers these retailers competitive terms of trade, an attractive credit period over which to pay them. It needs to make sure that it's got inventory in place at peak times as you go through the year, in the lead up to Christmas for example, so that it can satisfy orders from these retailers as they come in. If it fails to do this properly, it could easily fail as a company. The second objective of working capital management, equally important to Mattel, is to make sure that it doesn't run out of cash. And there is danger of doing that, especially if you're a seasonal business. Toy companies make 75% of their sales in the Christmas period. And that means that they're going to receive that money in January, February, March. But they're going to have to